It's one of the wildest stories in modern history. How does a real estate tycoon and reality TV star, famous for just 2 words, become the most powerful person on the planet? This is the toughest interview in the world. I'm the biggest developer in New York. You're fired. So, how did a guy famous for firing people get the ultimate job? The answer has less to do with politics than you might think and everything to do with branding. This wasn't a political revolution, it was the ultimate marketing campaign. To understand his win, you first have to understand the brand he perfected on TV. Building the brand. The Trump brand we know today didn't start with television. Its roots go way back to the world of New York real estate. Donald Trump learned the business from his father, Fred, a successful developer in the outer boroughs. But Donald's ambitions were much bigger. He wasn't interested in the boroughs, he had his eyes set squarely on Manhattan. After taking control of his father's company in 1971, he quickly renamed it the Trump Organization. It wasn't just a new name, it was a whole new philosophy. His father built apartments for the middle class, Donald wanted to build an empire. His entire focus shifted to high-profile, luxury projects that would put his name, literally, on the map. He went after Manhattan with audacious projects, turning the bankrupt Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt and building the glittering, 58-story Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue. These weren't just buildings, they were monuments to success. The Trump name soon became synonymous with luxury, wealth, and that classic 1980s flash. He wasn't just selling real estate, he was selling an image. The image of winning. And he fueled this brand with relentless media attention. He was a constant feature in the New York tabloids, known for his flashy lifestyle and outspoken personality. He bought the Plaza Hotel, casinos, even an airline. Now, not all of these bets paid off, some led to very public bankruptcies. But in a move that would become his signature, Trump didn't frame these as failures. He called them shrewd business maneuvers. As he once put it, it's not personal. It's just business. For decades, he was building a character, piece by piece. But it was television that would take this character he built and beam it into millions of American living rooms. Section 2, an apprenticeship for the presidency. By the early 2000s, a few financial stumbles had some people writing off the Trump brand as a thing of the past. Then, a TV show came along that didn't just revive his. So when Donald Trump rode down that golden escalator on June 16, 2015, to announce he was running for president, most people dismissed it as a publicity stunt. What they didn't realize was how brilliantly he was about to merge the worlds of celebrity, television, and politics. His campaign strategy was pure marketing genius. The slogan, "Make America Great Again," was simple, memorable, and hit you right in the gut. The red hat wasn't just merchandise, it became an iconic symbol, a badge of identity that was way more powerful than any dry policy paper. He knew he wasn't selling policies, he was selling a feeling. He tapped into a real pain point for a lot of voters, that feeling of being left behind and ignored by the elites, and he positioned himself as the only person who could fix it. His rallies weren't your typical political events, they were live TV shows, designed for maximum excitement and media coverage. He completely dominated the news with a constant stream of controversial statements and tweets, using social media as his personal, unfiltered channel to the people. While his rivals ran traditional campaigns, he was producing a national reality show starring himself. He even branded his opponents with catchy, negative nicknames like Lying Ted and Crooked Hillary, a classic reality TV tactic to create a negative storyline for your competition. His campaign understood something the political establishment completely missed, that in today's media world, a powerful brand can crush a detailed policy platform every time. His victory wasn't a failure of politics. It was the ultimate triumph of marketing. The line between media, branding, and politics has blurred, completely changing how we choose our leaders. If you want to understand more about the forces shaping our world, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I want to know what you think in the comments. Is a celebrity background a help or a hindrance for a political career today? So, from the skyscrapers of Manhattan to the boardroom of The Apprentice, Donald Trump's road to the White House really was the final act of a 40-year project in personal branding. He entered politics with a fully formed, nationally recognized brand that screamed wealth, confidence, and decisive leadership. His policies as president, deregulation, tax cuts, appointing conservative judges, were presented as a direct follow-through on the brand's core promises. But the secret to his success was never about policy details, it was about the power of the story he had spent a lifetime perfecting. He simply stepped into the role he'd been rehearsing his entire public life, the ultimate boss, the master dealmaker, the one person who could, by sheer force of will, make things great again. Ultimately, Trump's rise is a masterclass in modern communication. It shows us that in a world flooded with media, the line between celebrity and statesmanship has all but disappeared, and a powerful brand can be the single most effective political tool there is.